All right, welcome once again to Sinbin Stream. We are live for second game of a hockey doubleheader between the New York Islanders and the Colorado Avalanche. Poll is up. Make your votes count. Hope we have a good game here in game two, and we'll keep an eye on. Whoops. Turn it down. Audio's good. Let me make sure this is muted and also live. All right. Hope you've had a great weekend. Hope you're having a great wrap up to your Sunday or a great start to your Monday. Got the old Quebec Nordiques jersey for the Colorado Rockies, their previous team or their previous home. All right. Still doing the anthems, I believe, but we should be not too much longer. Hey, Sam, it says, let's go Avs. Oh. Okay, they've got some, like, cancer-fighting jerseys, but doesn't appear that they're wearing them. I think they're just giveaways, maybe? And they're honoring some of the people. Okay, yeah. Because the Avs have their normal purple band, underneath their logo, and blue the rest of the jersey and pants. But these white jerseys look pretty sharp. All right, well, earlier, as seen on Sinbin's stream, Wild win in overtime, 3-2. Kaprizov with your winner at 4:50 into overtime. There was like 9-point-something seconds left. So the Wild get the win in overtime. In Stockholm, Sweden, the Penguins beat the Predators 4-0. In Tampa, the Canucks scored 6 straight, including an empty netter, to win 6-2 over the Lightning in Tampa. Red Wings Rangers is 1-1, 14-13 to go in the third period. That game is wrapping up, or can be seen on NHL Network if interested. And we should have Islanders Avalanche momentarily. And in Philadelphia, the Eagles lead the Lions 3-0, 12:50 to go in the second. First in 10 at the Detroit 48 for the Eagles. Yeah, wild day in football. Let's see, the Broncos win. Panthers won in overtime. Bears beat the Vikings late. Packers held on. Steelers won. Jags won. Rams held on and won. Yeah, the Ravens managed to get by the Browns. They've won 4 straight now. But the Steelers won, so the Steelers still lead that division by 1 game. All right. Bo Horvat has 8 points in the last 5 games, including 3 goals and 5 assists. McKinnon has 14 points in the last 5 games, 4 goals and 10 assists. Still don't know the starters. We're just doing the anthem finally. So it should be starting in a minute or two. Well, more like 2 minutes. Don't know if it'd be Sorokin against Blackwood or Sorokin versus Wedgwood. We'll see. We got 2 votes for the Avs so far. All right. All right, here's what's coming up this week. Tomorrow morning, we're going to debut women's college basketball. We'll have the Northwestern Wildcats at the DePaul Blue Demons. 11 a.m. Central Time. Doubleheader NHL tomorrow night. Kings Capitals at 6. Mammoth Ducks at 9. Tuesday, Kraken Red Wings at 6, followed by Mammoth Sharks at 9. Wednesday, I think we'll try to find a college game before this. Oh, enough of that. Let's see who's starting in goal. All right, we've got Sorokin versus Scott Wedgwood. We have the defensemen Pellick and D'Angelo for the Islanders. Their forwards Heineman, Horvat, and Palmieri. Colorado starts out with Burns and Manson, and the forwards are Brindley, Colton, and Nelson. All right, the Islanders are, in fact, defending the left net in white, going left to right, and Colorado is defending the right net and going right to left in their burgundy and blue, again, mostly white, so I think we will flip that real quick. Oh, no. I just screwed that up. All right, we'll fix it later. I just messed up the color. Sorry about that. Underway. Islanders trying to dig it out of their near corner to the far boards, and camera didn't even follow the puck. Finally, the Islanders chip it in. Somebody got roughed up by the bench, and we got a whistle at 19:33. All right, Islanders. Yeah, I got to fix this. Mostly white and blue. We'll skip their orange. All right, back underway. Puck is in the near corner behind the Avs net. Now sent up the near boards and not out. Battle. All right, behind the net. Avs bring it up the far boards. Cross ice pass is knocked into the near boards. McKinnon trying to get it by the penalty box area, and he sends it in to the far corner. Wedgwood touches it up. And taken behind the net by the Avs, probably getting some line changes. And we are under 19 minutes to go. First period, and dumped in from the red line. Oh, crap. Now what? Sorry. Tablet was trying to restart itself. Battle for the puck in the near corner. Landeskog gets it, and the Avs skate it out to the red line. Dump it into the far corner. Still no shots on goal. Under 18 and a half to go in the first period. Battle in the near corner. Avs have it back at the blue line. A shot. There was a player in the crease. And a glove save, I believe. Held on by Sorokin at 18-17. All right, there's the Islanders in white with their blue for the lettering. Face off. Nope, we're still waiting. They kicked an Av out of the draw. It was Bardakov. All right, draw up the near boards and out for the Islanders. 18-10 to go, first period. Behind the net. Back to the blue line, over to the far boards. Sent in, a save by Wedgwood and held on at 18 minutes to go in the second period. All right. All right, that had to be a shot on goal, no? Was it? They still don't have a shot on goal for either team. All right, far face-off circle draw. It comes free. Shot. Oh, deflected in from the slot area. Islanders up 1-0. It looks like it might have been Heineman who deflected it in. It was a slap pass from the far face-off circle by D'Angelo. And yeah, redirect. Oh, man, he may have kicked this in. They got to review this. He put his foot out. He redirected it in. How is that not a... How did they not disallow that live? That seems pretty obvious. Are they going to look at this or challenge this? This was pretty ridiculous. He basically kicked it in, though. They counted it as a goal. They looked at it. Wow, I'm with the Avs fan. That looked like a kick. Come on. How can you say that was a deflection? That was a clear kicking motion. What game are you guys watching? And they missed the draw. And there's 17:49 to go in the second period. Wow, I am shocked that wasn't overturned. 1-0 Islanders. And the Avs just iced it at 17:43. That looked like a clear kick motion. As we see Patrick Waugh, third season as the Islanders head coach. Avs head coach from 13 to 16. Man, I am shocked. I agree, Sam. I don't know how that wasn't ruled as a kick. It didn't look like a clear deflection. I can't believe what the Avs broadcasters were saying, too. I've got the Avs feed up on Altitude Sports. That looked clear as day as a kick. All right, Burns takes it after the Islanders turn it over into the near side. They send it to the far corner. And Burns has it in the far corner, but now the Isles have it. They pass it. Nope, stolen by the Avs. And another shot and a glove save. That looked like it might have been wide of the net at 17-16. 2-0 shots on goal. 1-0 Islanders on the kicked-in goal. Goalies all-time in NHL history. Most wins. Brodeur 691, Fleury 575, and Waugh 551. And they retired Waugh's 33 in Colorado. Montreal as well. All right, face-off. Up the near boards. Kept in, though. Avs send it behind the net. Battle for the puck. Heineman's 9th goal from D'Angelo and Palmieri. Long shot stopped or blocked in the slot, and the Isles get it out of their own end and dump it in from the red line. Into the near corner. Back out of the zone. Avs lose the puck, though. Man, follow the puck, camera operator. Palmieri, I think, brings it into the near boards and gets hit. Behind the net, Taves sends it to the far boards. Not out, though. Now they finally get it out of their own end. Into the far... Oh, well, that was a late whistle for offsides. We're at 16:22. That was odd. Still 2-0 shots on goal, Islanders. All right, face off in front of the Islanders bench, just outside their blue line. And they kicked Drury out of the draw. Landeskog stands in. Islanders win the draw. And they can't get it in yet. Now it's dumped in by D'Angelo. Behind the net. Now the Avs try to play it out up the near boards, and they do get it down the length of the ice. Picked up by Peugeot and sent around. I think that's Landeskog. No, he's probably out of there by now. That was probably Bardakov. At any rate, Islanders scoop it up in their own end, bring it up over the red line into the near boards. Behind the net. Oh, they centered it perfectly through the slot. They kept it in at the blue line, shot wide into the near boards. Near corner pass. Back to the blue line and out. So the Islanders regroup, send it up the length of the ice. Oh, man. Wedgwood came way out of the net to play that into the near boards. And it looks like a whistle at 15:20. Might have been offsides on the Avs. Makar. All right. Still somehow 2-0 shots on goal at 15:20. All right, we may have to see if the Isles broadcast is a little bit ahead, but we'll see. I figured the home team probably has the fastest, but we'll see. Back in the far corner, Isles don't get it out. Now they have it in the far face-off circle. And we got a whistle at 15:04 and a penalty on the Isles. So a power play opportunity for the Avs. Looks like Nelson was the victim of maybe a high stick. Mayfield gets the minor penalty. All right, so Avs to the power play, still waiting for the draw. Now we have it. Sent up the near boards and out by the Isles. Under 15 minutes to go, first period. Avs take it out of their own end, over the red line, lost the puck, scooped up again. McKinnon, they get it back to the blue line. Makar into the far faceoff circle. Now back to the blue line, over to McKinnon. Pass, and it's stolen by the Isles. They're going the other way. And dumped in. I think that was Romanov who stole it. Makar on the drop pass to 88. Who was that? Nikas. Back to the blue line, down low in the near face-off circle. McKinnon with the puck. To the slot, shot is wide, 81.6 miles per hour. McKinnon to Nikas to the blue line, to the far face-off circle. Still nothing. Down low, behind the net to the near boards. Back, and shot was wide by Makar again. Back to the blue line. Into the slot to the far faceoff circle, wide again. McKinnon trying to scoop up the rebound, and they send it out. Under 13 and a half to go. Only about 22 seconds now to go on the Colorado power play. I see Landeskog is out there. Nelson brings it in, drops it to Landeskog. Back to, who is that? Tays. Down low for Landeskog. He couldn't stuff it in outside the crease. Shot held on by Sorokin at 13:03. I think Brindley shot that last one. So the power play is over. It's still 2-1 shots on goal. Those are the only ones on goal. You got to be kidding me. Hey, good morning, Piggy Wiggly. How you doing? New York, yes, New York Islanders. They were originally in Long Island. I don't even think they play in Long Island anymore. Oh yeah, your Rams. Yeah, 21-19, I think. Yeah. Yep. Like the Islanders. Islanders played in Brooklyn for a little bit, where the Nets played, but they finally got their own arena. But I have no idea if they're in Long Island proper anymore. Part of New York City. Yeah. Sorry, the jersey is the Quebec Nordiques, which used to be their old team. I don't even know how to spell Nordiques. They being Colorado. They never won a Stanley Cup till they got to Colorado. I can't remember how many they won. Looks like we got somebody being honored, so we got a break in the action. Again, Heineman basically kicked the puck in, which is supposed to be disallowed. The refs didn't see it that way, from DeAngelo and Palmieri. So it's 1-0 Islanders. We're still waiting. Finally, the linesman drops the puck. Islanders couldn't get it out. Now they have it in front of their own net. DeAngelo retreats behind his own net, leaves it. And now the Islanders have it, and they send it off the boards to the neutral ice. And Holmstrom missed it. I think Barzal, sorry. I think I was getting Barzal mixed up. They dump it in, and looks like we got an icing called on the Islanders at 12:34. Yeah, so the A for Avalanche has like snow around on it, and I guess that's a little puck at the bottom of the A. It's really hard to see. Poor Canada. Well, yeah, the Winnipeg Jets lost their team. They moved to Arizona, but then the Atlanta team blocked by Colorado. Islanders get the rebound, and Barzal sends it to the far boards. Colorado in their own end. And shot. That was Nikas. Good save by Sorokin. 12:12 to go in the first. 2-2 shots on goal. Hello, Brick Mosley. And now that is Tays with the puck. Cross ice pass to Makar. He dumps it in. Chased by Olofsson. And wait, what's the whistle for? Offside or penalty? Oh, they honored Patrick Waugh. That's why. Former goalie for the Avalanche and Canadiens, and won a cup, I think, with the Avalanche, and coached the Avs. And they missed the draw on TV. Awesome. 11:49. Battle for the puck in the far corner. Still battling. Olofsson and Tays are there for the Avs. Islanders get it free. Take it behind the net into the near faceoff circle. Back to the blue line. Cross ice pass to the far face-off circle. Sent around into the near corner. Hit delivered by the Avs. Still the Islanders with the puck. Under 11:15 to go in the first period. Landeskog trying to dig it out for the Avs. He finally gets the puck, sends it up the near boards, and it's skated out over the red line. Drop pass at the blue line in the slot. Landeskog has it, goes off his skate, and he lost an edge. Or off his stick, and he lost an edge on his skate. He taps it to behind the net area, and the Islanders take over. Lost opportunity there. Still 2-2 shots on goal, and the Islanders have it behind their own net. Romanoff waiting for the breakout play as we approach 10.5 to go in the first. Up the near boards. Islanders had it. I think they shot it off the side of the net. Back to the blue line. D'Angelo to the near face-off circle. Shot goes through the crease to the far board. Sent into the far corner. Battle for the puck again. Still pinned. And now the Avs have the puck. It's Burns. Burns, gets knocked down behind the net. Islanders take a hit. Battle for the puck again. Horvat couldn't dig it out. Now it's Heineman trying to dig it out. He falls down. Horvat sends one, and that was blocked, I think, and sent out of the zone. Islanders have it in their own end. Puck comes free in the slot, and the Avs got their pocket picked. It was Horvat. He's countering. Oh, Barzal. Sorry, my bad. Wrong number. And shot and save by Wedgwood. Sorry, Barzal had that last one. Yeah, Landeskog missed a golden opportunity there. Shots are 3-2 in favor of Islanders. Yeah, and Atlanta has lost 2 teams to Canada. The Atlanta Flames moved to Calgary, and the Atlanta Thrashers moved to Winnipeg to become the second version of the Winnipeg Jets. Oh, yeah. I wondered if they got a new stadium out of the deal. Yeah, I didn't remember how long they were in Brooklyn, but thanks, Brick. Queens and Brooklyn are part of the island of Long Island. Oh, okay. But they're residents because they're, suburbia. I gotcha. Gotcha. Lions, Eagles. Yeah, we can check on that. 6-0 Eagles. 5:12 to go in the second. No. We need the Lions to lose, Piggy. We need help winning the division. We can't sit back and wait for the wild card. Bears won. We need the Lions to lose. Eagles probably going to get the 1 seed, so I give up. Who knows? They beat the Giants, but can they let's see how they look against other teams. It doesn't. Packers finally beat the Lions in week 1. They get another chance in Detroit on Thanksgiving. But so 6-0. Oh, Lions scored 6-6. Williams on the reception. So pending the extra point, they'll take the lead. Gotcha. Yeah, it's just tough. NFL's tough, and the Sunday night game is really tough. I have trouble. Oh, they missed the kick. Okay, thanks. It's just hard. It's tough competition for football in general, but Sunday night seems to be the toughest. But it's not like late arriving crowd for the hockey games. You kind of have to not go against football, I guess. All right. Now it's still 3-2 shots on goal. We had a whistle at 9:33. Looks like they're going to kick Barzal out of the draw. No, he's still in there. Against Nelson. Barzal wins the draw for the Islanders. Under 9.5 to go. And knocked down by the Islanders. They send it in. Far face-off circle into the slot. Nope. Have to turn back to the far boards. Shot wide into the near boards. And touched up. Oh, knocked away. Going the other way is Colton. He sends it behind the net. Isles try to pick it up, and they get it out to Barzal, and he sends it off the boards. Avs now counter. Battle for the puck at the center ice, and the Islanders have it back. And they get it their pocket picked at the red line. McKinnon centers to the slot for the Avs. Nikas centers it back to McKinnon, and the puck gets knocked into the near boards, and the Islanders carry it out. Avs have it in their own end. Battle for the puck behind their Avs net. Avs, Nikas tried to get it out. They finally do. Dumped right back in by the Islanders. Behind the net, into the near boards. And behind the net is, who is that? Back to the blue line, shot. Wedgwood save, big rebound. That was Horvat that got it to the blue line. Avs can't, now they finally get it out. Horvat touches it up, gets it right back to D'Angelo, and D'Angelo dumps it in to the near corner. Avs trying, now they finally skate it out, dump it in from the red line. 4-3 shots on goal. Still 1-0 Islanders on a kicked in goal that should have been disallowed. Dumped in by Colorado behind the net. Sorokin touches it up. Picked up by Mayfield, and he's waiting for the breakout play. Sends it up the near board, or far boards, down the length of the ice. They wave. Did they wave off icing? I guess so. Dumped in by the Avs behind the net. Battle for the puck in the near corner. Both players fall down, and the Isles are able to pass it out and dump it in. Again, behind the Avs net. Battle for the puck. Into the near corner. Under 7 minutes to go in the first. Sent to the net. Wedgwood lost sight and then froze it. Pretty good play, and we had pushing and shoving afterwards at 6:41. 4-3 shots on goal. Is this the under 10 timeout? We did the under 14? I guess so. All right, I guess we're not going to commercials. 6:41 draw on the near face-off circle. Isles keep it in the zone. Up the near boards. Back to the blue line and out. And the Isles regroup in their own defensive end. 6:22 in the first period. All right. Barzal tracks it down in the near face-off circle, takes it behind the Avs net. Far face-off circle, picked his pocket. The Avs, they don't get it out. Barzal still has it, sends it into the near face-off circle where the Avs clear it to the bench area and dump it in behind the Isles net. Islanders bring it. Oh, not sent out by D'Angelo. It gets sent around the boards to the far faceoff circle. Nikas tried to center it. They get it back and out of the zone. They couldn't handle the pass back to the blue line, and Gerard couldn't get there. I don't think that was his fault. I think it was a bad pass. Nikas takes it around the net, centers to the slot. McKinnon couldn't get to it. Chipped out by the Isles and picked up by the Avs in their own end and dumped in by Gerard. Isles take it behind the net, up the near boards. man, not a lot of shots on goal, not a lot of scoring chances either. Into the far boards. Far corner, I meant. Into the near corner. Isles take it at the blue line. Cross ice pass. Far boards. Take it in behind the net. Tried to center it to the slot. Couldn't thread the needle, though. And the Avs take it out. McKinnon pass. They get into the O-zone. Into the slot area. And then knocked out by the Isles. Nope, kept in. And now taken out by the Avs. Both teams look to be getting line changes. And puck is in the near boards. Landeskog jumps on it. Takes it around the Isles net. Back to the... Oh, that pass gets deflected to the blue line. They have to dump it in again. Behind the net. Oh, Landeskog missed it. Or he played it. Come on, camera. Follow the puck. They are lagging on their direction changes on the puck. And back to the blue line and out. Under 4 minutes to go. Avs have the puck. It was Tays who sends it up. Landeskog passes it. Battle for the puck in the near corner. And the puck is out of the O-zone, and the Isles have it. They skated into their O-zone. Shot, steered aside into the near corner. Battle for the puck. Back to the blue line. How is that not out on Barzal? Barzal centers it. Shot behind the net. Taken to the far boards. Back to the blue line. Another shot, and Wedgwood hangs on this time. At 3:21, now we'll have the under 6 media timeout. So only 5-3 shots on goal after all that. All right, back to the football. 2-minute warning. Eagles have the ball. 1st and 10 at the Detroit 23. 6-6. As Piggy Wiggly reported, the Lions botched the extra point. That's a shame. Yeah, no, I'm not against. I don't know. Like, football was great the first 7 weeks. And I don't know, last few weeks have not been great games. And I just haven't liked some of the matchups either. I mean, obviously tonight was a great matchup, but Sunday night is such a tough audience. There's just so many people that I think do it. No, Piggy, next Thursday. The 27th is Thanksgiving. Oh, Simbin admin answered. Thanks. Super skinny turkey. Oh, let's check the poll. We got 8 votes. So 6 votes, 75% for the Avs, and 25% or 2 votes for the Isles. Well, again, now it's 6-3 shots on goal, Isles, after that last one. All right, let's make sure we are live. It says we are. All right, we won't mess with it. It hasn't been too far behind, I think. We'll just stick with the home broadcast. Haven't done any Isles games, so I wouldn't even know how their broadcast is. All right, the linesman, I think, is resetting, and did he kick? Yep. He kicked somebody out of the draw for the Avs in the far face-off circle. Avs win the draw, skated out of their own end, and pass it to the right wing area into the far face-off circle. Did that shot hit the post, or battle for the puck in the near boards, and Isles will skate it out of their own end. Somehow they got 2 quick shots, 6-5. And we got a whistle at 3:02, another save. So Sorokin, man, I don't know if that was on net. Okay, that was a Sorokin save, big rebound. And then the rebound shot at a tough angle was saved by Sorokin of the Isles. Still says 6-5. I thought Wedgwood just made a save, but oh, it must have been icing on the Isles. The draw was in their own end. Okay. And we just got another icing on the Isles at 2:54. Avalanche alumni, 1996 rewind reunion. Oh, it looks like, oh gosh, Joe Sakic. I can't make out who the other guy is. Sorokin just made a high glove save. May have been above the bar. I don't know. And I think we have an Isles penalty coming up here at 2:46. Let's listen in. I guess it was icing? All right. Face off after, I guess, an offside against the Avs. Isles have it in their own end. Barzal skating around with it. Barzal, drop pass. And skated in to the far circle. Sent in off the, I don't know if they counted that as a shot on goal. It was steered aside by Wedgwood. Now dumped in again, no icing. McKinnon centers it in the slot, but nobody for the Avs was there. Barzal counters again into the O zone. His pass is tipped away, and the Avs counter. Avs are battling for the puck. And now the Isles have it in their own end. We got under 2 minutes remaining. Back at the blue line behind the net. And a Wedgwood save on a shot from the blue line at 1:44. All right, off the draw. Puck is off the near boards. And all right, Colorado has it in their own end. I forgot to start the clock. Under 1:25 to go. Glove save by Sorokin at 1:21. Still says 6-6 shots on goal. Now they got Colorado 7 on the website and now on the broadcast. All right. Face-off in the far face-off circle. Won by the Avs. Shot is blocked. Behind the net. Into the far corner. Avs keep it in at the blue line. Long shot. Deflected into the far corner. We're approaching a minute to go in the first period. And the Isles have it. And they get it to the neutral ice area. Burns sends it ahead. But the Isles take it behind their own net. As now we got under 50 seconds to go. Isles pass, give and go to the far face-off circle. Shot, and the rebound almost got knocked down and in. Good save by Wedgwood. And it's dumped in by the Isles. Far corner, I think Burns has it. We got under 30 seconds to go. Into the far corner, Nikas brings it, and it's drop pass. Far face-off circle pass goes behind the net, though, deflected. Isles have it up the near boards, down the length of the ice. And this will be an icing call, so at 10.1, so the Avs still have a chance to maybe get on the board here late in the period. Yeah, Wedgwood made a great blocker or shoulder save, and Horvat almost batted it out of the air into the net. So 7-7 shots on goal, 1-0 Islanders. as the first period is about to be up. Far face-off circle draw. Avs get it back to the blue line. Long shot wide into the far corner and out. And that is the end of the first period. 1-0 Islanders on a kicked-in goal that at least the hometown fans in Denver, Colorado, and I thought should not have been a goal. But Islanders lead 1-0 after one. And the Eagles scored? Okay, that's good. Good to hear. Did I get the timer going? Yes, I did. All right, thanks, Piggy. 13-6. Still 16 seconds to go, second quarter. Detroit second and 11 at their own 34. Now it's halftime. Lions 6, Eagles 13. All right, in the other game, they're all finals. So the Red Wings win in New York 2-1 over the Rangers. Earlier today, Wild, as seen or heard here on Sinbin Stream, 3-2 winners over the Golden Knights in St. Paul, Minnesota. Kaprizov at 4:50 into the overtime, so like 9 point some seconds to go. He got the game winner. In Tampa, Canucks 6 straight goals and ended with an empty netter. 6-2 winners over the Lightning. In Stockholm, Sweden, the Penguins early this morning won 4-0 over the Predators. 7-7 shots on goal. Islanders, again, Heineman. We'll look at the goal. Heineman is 51. He kicks it in from like the slot area right out front of the net here between the face-off circle. Shot by D'Angelo, and clear as day, put his foot out to kick it in, and they called it a deflected goal. Why, I have no idea. Heineman is 9th from D'Angelo and Palmieri. 1 penalty, Mayfield, 2 minutes for high sticking. Colorado ended up 0 for 1 on the power play. Again, 7-7 shots, 13-10 face-off wins for the Islanders. 8-4 hits, Avs. 4-2 block shots, Isles. 4-1 giveaways, Avs. 2-1 takeaways, Avs. And the rematch in New York will be December 4th, a 2-game season series. Not in the same conference. There's the timer for when the second period starts. Sorokin against Wedgwood. Yeah, I did see that. All right. Here's what's coming up. Tomorrow we're going to debut women's college basketball, 11 a.m. Central, Northwestern Wildcats, and DePaul Blue Demons. They put up some first period stats, but they don't have like scoring opportunities. You know, they got the shots on goal, but usually they track the scoring opportunities. Doubleheader tomorrow will be Kings Capitals, followed by Mammoth Ducks. Doubleheader Tuesday, same time, 6 and 9. Wednesday probably we'll try to work in a women's game that night and 9 o'clock Bruins Ducks. Thursday, got to see when my son's last flag football game is. So Hopefully we may be late to get home for Kings Sharks if it's a late game. Hopefully it isn't. Yep. Still think Heineman kicked that puck in. I don't know how this isn't waved off. Burns was right there. He saw it. They reviewed it, and they still say it was deflected, even though Heineman clearly put his foot out to kick it in. I think the crew is talking about it. They're actually in a disagreement about. One guy says it was a kick. I agree. The play-by-play and color guy didn't think so, which I was shocked to hear them say. Oh, sorry, Piggy Wiggly. Your one. The stupid tushy pushy message got held by by YouTube, not us. And again, I don't mind if the Eagles win. I need the Lions to lose. I'd rather win the division and not depend on the wild card. So it's better for the Packers if the Eagles win. Bears already won, so. I hear you. Yeah, I saw that. No. I was texting. All right, I'm going to take a break and save my voice. We're at the intermission. Football's at the halftime. Please like and or subscribe if you haven't already done so. If you have, thank you so much. Doing one or both does help with getting YouTube to recommend the channel to other potential viewers. And this will in turn help grow the channel. I thank you all for your support. I can't remember where we were in the music. I'll just pick out. All right, I'll be right back. Thanks, everybody. Yeah, actually, and the Cubs, the Bears were named after the Cubs. Fun fact, if you didn't know that already. Thanks on Uncommon Truth Shaman. Sorry, I appreciate it. Thanks for your support. All right, we are back. Let me kill the music real quick before I forget. And there. All right. Still, what we got? Excuse me. Still 7-7 shots on goal. All right. 1 second. Just checking in on a friend who's doing the Eagles game real quick. No, I need to go to, shoot, my subscriptions make that. All right. Just about set. We can reset the clock. Just checking in. Apologies. Yeah. Well, they are. That a bear cub is a little bear. Yep. Wait. Jeez Louise. I don't want to talk about that coach, but it's Ditka. Yep, I don't like to think about Ditka. As a Packer fan, I'm good. All right, second period. I'm a Packer fan, all right? The Ditka's coaching. When Ditka was coach, the Packers lost 8 straight to the Bears. Not a fun time. Swept in 1984, 1985, 1986, 1987, and 1988. And the Bears would say they won 9 straight because they say Don Makowski stepped over the line when he threw a touchdown pass to Sterling Sharp, but he didn't, and they correctly overruled and upon review confirmed the touchdown. Shoot. What was I trying to do? Oh, I got to fix the intermission clock for the second intermission. All right. Face off between Nelson and Horvat. Isles win the draw, dump it in from the red line. They're in white going right to left. Avs trying to dig it out of the near boards. Puck is sent around the net and not out, though. Isles keep it in, dump it into the near side. Puck is in the near corner. Back to the blue line and cross ice pass sent down around the net, behind the net again into the near corner. Avs trying to dig it out. And they finally have it into the O zone. Avs in the near faceoff circle, send it around to McKinnon. In the far boards, he loses it, and the Avs have to reset back in their own end. Both teams getting a couple changes. Avs send it ahead. Puck is loose in the near boards. Isles countering into the near boards. Barzal with the puck. Drop pass. Centering pass deflected into the boards by the Avs. Sent up and they skate it out. Nikas cross ice pass to McKinnon. To the near faceoff circle. That shot must have been wide. Kept in at the blue line by the Avs and sent into the far corner. They say 8-7 shots on goal, Avs now. McKinnon, and where'd the puck go? Where was the whistle? Because, man, TV didn't really follow it. 18:20 to go, second period. I haven't really hated the Bears much lately, but I definitely could not stand the Bears in '85. It was not good times for the Packers around that time. They were no better than 500 ever. Long shot from the blue line is saved by Sorokin, and the Isles got it out to neutralize, and then the Avs dumped it back in, but it went in to the netting. So 18:07 to go, and we'll have another face-off. 9-7 shots on goal for Colorado. All right, near face-off circle. Isles have it in the near corner. Still a battle for the puck. Still battling near the near faceoff circle. Landeskog is there. So is Drury for the Avs. They finally get it out, and they have to retreat into their own end. Now they send it up the near boards, down the length of the ice, and they called icing though. So the dump in happened ahead of the red line. Still 9-7 shots on goal. Avs down 1-0 to the Islanders. All right. Are we live? I better double check that it says we are, but we're getting a little bit behind of NHL.com. And the linesman holds up the draw. Still waiting for him to put the puck down. Finally, he delivers. Avs send it up the far boards and out. It's at neutral ice. Islanders dump it in. Goes behind the net. Avs send it up the middle. Dangerous pass. Isles jump on the puck. Send it back to the blue line. Cross ice pass. Off the far boards. Tipped in behind the net. And let's see. Battle for the puck in the near corner. Still no winners. Isles keep it in at the blue line. Try to get it. And it's, dumped. And finally, Landeskog, well, he had it. Isles have it in the near face-off circle. That shot goes through the crease. Don't know if that was saved. Kept in at the blue line and into the near corner and out. And now the Isles counter again. Shot. That was a save by Wedgwood. Rebound saved by Wedgwood. Another shot, and he holds on to this one. at 16:32. So should be about 3 shots delivered on net by the Isles. Well, they say 2. 9-9 shots on goal. Yeah, Wedgwood was all over it. Some good chances. Horvat made the first shot, and then he got a pass to Romanov. And that shot from the near faceoff circle was saved. Oh, it is 10-9. I knew it. There was 3. And initially they said just 2. All right, under 16.5 to go in the second period. Avs dump it in. Pass the puck to the middle. Far faceoff circle into the far corner. Puck is behind the Isles net. And they get it out. Nope, it's still in their own end. Now the Isles get it out to the near boards. Pass off the far boards, but the Avs jump on it. And they get it out of their own zone and dump it in. Looks like they're going for a line change. Battle for the puck. Isles have it in their own end. Finally, they skate it out and dump it in from the blue line. Puck is into the far corner. Centered for the Avs. Right up the middle. It's a one-on-one shot and a goal. The Avs have tied it up at 1 apiece. From the slot on a breakaway. The Avs finally light the lamp and get into the game. Colton from Makar and Nelson at 4:32. And yeah, it was in the far face-off circle. He blasted it near side high over the blocker of Sorokin. And we are all tied up at 1. 10-10 shots on goal. We should have the center ice draw coming up. McKinnon loses the draw. Barzal won it. Isles have it in their own end. They send it to neutral ice. Barzal lost the puck. Avs have it. Nikas in the near faceoff circle. Cross to the slot. Another shot that is deflected off the glass near the net. Isles got it out briefly. Nope, they kept it in. Avs send it. Oh, it's off the side of the net, I think. Isles try to send it up the near boards and out. Over the red line, into the O-zone. Barzal with the puck. He dumps it in. Nikas couldn't get it. Avs take it around from behind the net. McKinnon passes off the far boards to Nikas. Nikas dropped pass to McKinnon. Oh, they called him offside. Kind of a late whistle at 14:43. All right, 10-10 shots on goal. 1-1, 14:43. The draw just outside the Isles, and now they have it after the win, and they send it up. Looks like the Isles are delayed offside. Now they waived it. And the Avs counter, pass into the near boards. Landeskog gets hit, dumps it in behind the net to the far corner. Avs try to send it. Landeskog has it now. Back to the blue line shot. Saved by Sorokin. Puck loose back to the blue line. Another shot. And another goal for the Avs at 14:09. 2-1 Avs. As they finally get on the board. I mean, they finally get on the board and finally get a lead is what I was trying to say. Number 95 on the goal, that is Malinsky, his second. Did he deflect it in from the blue line? Yep, beat Sorokin high on the glove side, near post. Oh, it was definitely redirected in by... Yeah, now it says Olofsson from Malinsky. I was going to say, How they thought Malinsky shot that in initially, I don't understand. All right, 11-10 shots on goal, 2-1. Both are in favor. The Avs under 14 to go in the middle period. Battle for the puck in the far corner. Avs have it behind. Now it's behind the Isles net. D'Angelo lost it. Avs have it. Back to the blue line. Burns a long shot. Big rebound. It's behind the Isles net. Off the net. And Isles lose the puck again. Avs center it. It's in the near faceoff circle back to the blue line. Long shot that's steered wide on a redirect. Oh, back to the blue line and out. Burns. It wasn't Burns' fault, but it went between him and the other defenseman. Burns has it now, and they send it up the near boards. Nikas carries it into the near faceoff circle. He gets tripped, slams into the boards. No call. And the Isles send it out. Avs take it back into their own defensive end. 12-10 shots on goal, 2-1 Colorado. McKinnon centers it. Oh, I guess they were offside. So we have the under 14 media timeout at 12:47. But the Avs explode for 2 quick goals here. How was that not tripping right in front of the ref? Hopefully Nikas is all right. So Colton has 3rd from Makar and Nelson, and Olofsson has 6th from Malinsky, a redirect of a Malinsky shot. Oh, have a good night, Piggy Wiggly. Sorry I missed your goodbye. All right, here's the goal visualizer. Colton, he's number 20. So they get it. He gets like a breakaway and then buries it blocker side high near post. Past Sorokin. Then Olofsson on a redirect in the slot from a blue line pass/slot shot. Back to the blue line, shot and redirect. Glove side high again, past Sorokin. Not really much Sorokin could do on either of them, especially the second one. So not his fault. All right, still 13-6 Eagles. Lions ball. 1st and goal, though, at the Eagles 8. Oh, boy. Oh, excuse me. Ah. Oh, okay. That guy. Okay, never mind. Oh, the Peter McNabb broadcast booth. Okay, he passed away in 2022. I'm assuming from cancer, the way they were honoring him, because it is Fight Cancer Night, I think. Okay, we're approaching 12 and a half to go in the second period. Isles send it up out of their own end to neutral ice, but the Avs take over. McKinnon had it, but it got poked away. Isles counter. Barzal with the puck. Tried to get it to the slot. It's centered right outside the crease. Shot. I don't know if that got on or... Avs have it and dump it in to the far boards. And up the near boards and out for the Isles. Ooh, big hit. Near the blue line. Now a battle for the puck in the near boards. It could get nasty. With retaliation, yeah, we got a penalty coming up. And I guess it's against the... well, I guess it's got to be against the Avs. Well, hold on a second. Kelly. Kelly at 8:14. I didn't hear what it was for. They were already booing so loud. Looked like interference also on. Wait. Wow. I don't know what that was about. At any rate, the Islanders head to the power play, and they're trailing 2-1. 11:37. 11:37 to go. 11:32. Yeah. All right, Barzal in the near face-off circle. Cross ice pass, far face-off circle. Shot, blocked. Back to the near face-off circle. Tough angle. I think Wedgwood got a phenomenal save. Back to the blue line. A shot tipped up in the air by Wedgwood. Couldn't locate it, and it was cleared down the length of the ice by the Avs at 11:08 in the second period. Only 12 shots on goal after all that. So, carried into the O zone by the power play unit for the Isles. Down low, Barzal in the near corner behind the Avs net. To the near face-off circle, to the slot, and a nice shot, and it's cleared down the length of the ice by the Avs. Pretty good opportunity for Horvat to tie it up. Oh, we got a whistle at 10:41. What was the whistle for? Hey, Alex, what's up? Yep, the old Avs. I don't have any Avs stuff. That was a great shoulder save, blocker side by Wedgwood. That was a high shot. Oh, Sunday night. Yeah, I gotcha. Yeah. I know. It's just tough competition for that. Those were some of my lowest viewed streams. Looks like they kicked an Islander out of the draw. Who was that? Lee, number 27. So it's Richie against Nelson, I believe. Richie gets it out to the blue line. And there's a battle along the near boards for the puck. And, well, the camera didn't show it, but the Avs clear it down the length of the ice. I don't know. This camera operator hasn't really followed the puck too well. And carried in by the Isles to the slot, sent into the far corner. Battle for the puck. Somebody got knocked down for the Isles. Might have been, was that Burns that knocked him down? Yeah. Right outside the crease, a shot from the near post, and then the clear by the Avs down the length of the ice. 14-12, now 15-12 shots on goal, Isles. And the power play is just about over. Under 10 minutes to go in the second period, so we are halfway through the game. Blue line to the far face-off circle, 5-on-5, just out of the box is Kelly. And into the near face-off circle. Barzal again. Man, he just has the puck and doesn't let go of it. Shot, kick save by Wedgwood. Avs counter. They got a breakaway. Shot and a wow, what a save also by Sorokin. And I think we got another penalty at 9:21. This one might be on the Isles. Or what was the call? What was the whistle for? Hey, Nicholas Costa, what's up with you? I'm good, thank you. How are you doing? All right, well, we got the under 10 media timeout. I wonder if I should go to the Islanders broadcast. This Colorado guy can't follow the puck. I'm sick of seeing the same political ads for every freaking commercial break. Wow, so I'm assuming the Lions failed on the goal to go. 13-6 Eagles, 5:10 to go in the third, 2nd and 10 from their own 4. All right. Now they got a 1st and 10 at the Detroit 47. 34-yard, and Branch got hurt. And Branch, unnecessary roughness. Dotson on the catch. Wow. Huge play. All right, are we back live yet on altitude? Says we are. Still doing something out of the break. Oh, we did get a penalty. That's what I thought. Pullock high sticking Kelly at 10:39. Okay, so number 6. So the Avs will be on the power play. All right, Avs on the power play with the 2-1 lead here in the second. Shots on goal are now 16-12. Face-off won and controlled by the Isles. But they can't get it out. Back behind their own net. Now they send it up the near boards and clear it down the length of the ice. Wedgwood touches it up. Picked up by Makar. Now they skate it into the O-zone. Drop pass. Cross-ice blue line pass. To the passes McKinnon. Down low. Back to McKinnon. In the far corner. Sends it behind the net to Nikas. He sends it out. Touch pass back to Olofsson. Down low to Nikas. Behind the net to McKinnon. McKinnon to the slot. Shot. Oh, Sorokin didn't even see it. And he froze it and said, look what I found. At 8:30. 16-14 shots on goal. Oh, okay. Wow. Yeah, I don't understand. I know it's Dan Campbell's way, but sometimes you got to just take the points so you're not scrambling for points late in the game. First 3 quarters especially. You want to go for it on 4th and the 4th, I understand. All right, into the near corner. Back to the blue line. All right, they get it to Olofsson. Down low to Nikas. Behind the net to McKinnon. Back to the blue line to McKinnon. Far faceoff circle. Shot. Nikas on the rebound. Back to McKinnon. By the crease, it looked like Nikas had a shot at a goal and didn't stuff it in. Makar's shot from the slot blocked. And I think a broken stick. And blue line pass off the near boards and sent up the near boards and down behind the net. Wedgwood with the puck. And Makar brings it up. Man, I feel like this line has been out there forever. Makar sends it around the boards. They get it back to the blue line. Looks like they got a couple changes. Yeah, because I see Nelson out there. But now the power play is over after the Islanders clear it down the length of the ice. We are 5-on-5, 16-15 shots on goal. So they got at least 1 on the power play. Battle for the puck in the near corner. Landeskog trying to hit and get the puck. Isles take it the other way over the red line into the O-zone. Near faceoff circle. Drop pass to the slot. Puck is lost. 2 Avs ran into each other. Down low, redirected, loose in front of the crease. The Isles send it around. Shot. Wedgwood saves it. Back to the blue line, to the far corner, or near corner. Shot from the near faceoff circle and cleared out by the Avs. Wow. Wedgwood standing tall and Isles unable to cash in. And a pass. Somebody fell down at the blue line and they have to regroup. Only 1 shot and goal on that whole possession. Under 6:20 now to go in the third. Puck is behind the Avs net. And they wait for the breakout and send it up the far boards. Nope, stopped at the blue line, and I guess offside, or did we get another penalty? I'm thinking offside at 6:04. Oh my gosh, that redirect on a slap pass. Barzal just missed getting a goal, and then he got the rebound and missed too. And lucky that Burns kicked the puck away. Otherwise, that could have been another opportunity. And Landeskog took out his teammate. He slipped right under him. All right, it was offsides on the Avs. The draw is controlled by the Isles. Under 6 to go in the third period. Dumped in at the red line by the Isles. Battle for the puck in the near corner. And drop pass. Isles have it in the near face-off circle. Back to the blue line. Shot or pass to the far face-off circle. Deflected. Avs send it. Nope. Avs don't get it out. Wide pass. If that was a shot, it was very wide. Oh, shot on Wedgwood, and the rebound was loose, and he froze it, and we got some pushing and shoving, but I think cooler heads have prevailed already. I think they've already broken it up at 5:25. Should have the under 6 media timeout. So Palmieri was the one that shot that one that Wedgwood went up and blocker saved, or saved with the shoulder. And then they had some other good opportunities in 5-on-5. So 18-15 shots on goal Islanders, but they trailed 2-1 thanks to 2 second period goals by the Avs, all, I guess, even strength. I don't know. That's just me. And I hate it because, like, LaFleur cost them the Panthers game. Went for it on 4th and 8 from the 13. And they ended up losing by 3 when they could have easily just taken the field goal. Maybe it was in the 4th, but 4th and 8, I just don't see. I know all the analytics say 4th and 3 or less that you do it, but it's situational too. I don't know. There's being aggressive and there's being overly aggressive. Okay, Lions got the ball back. 1st and 10 at their own 48. Oh, 33-yard pass it looks like they just had to get to the 48. 13-6 they trailed, 2:46 to go in the third. It's a lot of time to go. So again, Colton from Makar and Nelson, that was at 4:32, and then less than a minute, not even a minute 20 later, Olofsson from Malinsky. That was a deflection. Malinsky shot it from the blue line, and Olofsson redirected it in. Colton's was a breakaway. He beat him, was it blocker side high, I think? Yeah, on the near post. And then the redirect was glove side high. All right. In the near face-off circle. And we get the behind the net cam. Great. Up the near boards. The Avs got it out of their own end. McKinnon tries to center it, but the Isles jump on the puck, send it to the right wing area, and now the Avs have the puck as we approach 5 minutes to go in the second period. Nikas lost the puck, kept in by the Avs, sent around to the near boards. McKinnon trying to pressure. They send it back behind the Isles net and up the near boards and out. Under 4.5 to go in the second. Colorado sends it up. Behind the net, Sorokin to the near boards and out. Now the Avs dump it in from the neutral ice to the near boards. Puck is behind the... Oh, big hit behind the net. And battle for the puck in the far corner. Under 4 to go in the second period. Mayfield was there. Isles finally get it out. And now they take it to the red line and dump it in. To the far corner. And it goes behind the Avs net. Still battling for the puck, though. And the Avs skate it out of their own end. Pass it off the near boards. It's dumped in. D'Angelo tries to get it to Schaefer. And I think the puck went into the bench area at 3:17. We're still in the third quarter, too. 1:15 to go in the third. 2nd and 10 at the Philly 45. Oh, the Eagles have it, though. Oh, they didn't get it. Oh, that's a shame. You got to have help with it. You got to win the division first, and the Packers desperately need help. All right, center ice draw controlled by the Islanders. We got 3:12 to go in the second period. Islanders send it off, and I don't know if that was on net, but Wedgwood froze it at 3:04. 18-15 shots on goal. And thanks, Alex. Eagles second and it still says 2nd and 10 at the 45. 13-6, 1:15 to go in the third. All right, we'll check in a minute. Not sure. Okay, face off in the near face off circle for the Avs end. They win the draw, send it up the near boards and out. Under 3 to go. Boy, I don't know if that was steered on net or not, but battle for the puck, back to the blue line for the Avs. Burns long shot. Think that got blocked. It does say 18-16 shots on goal now. Sent out off the far boards, and this is going to be icing on the Isles at 2:35. That's hilarious. Oh, my goodness. So 2nd and 18, Philly backed up to their own 37. Now it's the end of the third. Still Eagles 13, Lions 6. All right, face up. Whoops. Face off in the near face off circle. Islanders got it. Send it up the near boards and out. Puck goes down the length of the ice, though. I guess nobody touched it, so we have another icing right away at 2:26. Great. And my score that just came back. The Scorebug software website had timed out, but we're back. Face off. Controlled. And shot. Oh, deflected into the near corner. That may have been on net. Didn't see if Sorokin did get the glove save or not. McKinnon sends it off the far boards. Avs keeping it at the blue line. Far face-off circle. Nikas with the puck. Still. And he drops it to McKinnon. McKinnon back to the blue line. Shot. Didn't get through. Battle for the puck. To the right of the net. Nikas and, oh man, Mayfield grabs Nikas for no reason. I don't know what he was ticked off about in the battle for the puck. It's still 18-16 shots on goal, but what's the call here? All right, Mayfield, anytime you want to let go of Nikas, Okay. I mean, Nikas made a clean hit on Mayfield, and Mayfield chopped at him right off the side of his face. Where's the call? That's either cross-checking or a punch to the face. How is this not a penalty on Mayfield of the Isles? You've got to be kidding me. He just basically got punched. And then he's trying to gouge Nikas's eyes out. I don't know if he successfully got under the face shield or not. What the heck is wrong with Mayfield? Obviously, he's trying to instigate and take out one of the best players by Colorado. Shot from the far faceoff circle and is saved by Sorokin. He holds on at 136. Wow. Well, if they have an enforcer or somebody, they need to send him after. The Avs need to send him after Mayfield and give him a cross check or something and take the penalty. Can't have that. I mean, I know McKinnon's their best player, but Nikas is probably their second, at least salary-wise, probably. Islanders with the draw. They send it up the near boards, out, but the Avs counter and dump it in. Islanders send it right back out again. Lee got it to the near boards for the Isles. We're under 1:15 to go in the second period. Touch pass, I think, sent behind the net to the near boards for the Avs. Looks like, nope, sent out by the Isles into the near faceoff circle. Oh, centering pass, and I think we got a trip coming up on the Avs at 53.9 in the second period. Looks like it might be on Makar. I would guess, no, hooking of Schaefer. Okay, hooking by Makar. But if he didn't, that might have been an easy tap-in goal for the Islanders. So, actually a decent penalty by Makar because that Wedgwood wasn't going to be able to save that. All right, draw taken by the Isles back to the blue line. Barzal in the near faceoff circle. Barzal looking, centers it to the slot. Shot is saved back to the top of the faceoff circle. They keep it at the blue line. Over to Barzal. Barzal drop pass. Centering pass. Oh, that was sent wide off the far boards and finally cleared by the Avs. Sorokin touches it up behind his net. Under 30 seconds to go in the second period. Isles skated in. They wave off the offsides. Far face-off circle. Back to the blue line. Looking down low. Barzal skates in. Tries to center it in the crease. It goes deflected wide. And that should be the period with 1:07. Wait, what? Should be 1:06 or 1:07 to go on the power play to start the third period. Yeah, 1:06. So that is the end of two periods. Colorado takes the 2-1 lead. Again, Makar hooking Schaefer, but that was probably a good penalty because it might have been an easy goal for Schaefer. Colton and Olofsson get the 2 goals to give the, I almost said Rockies, the Avalanche the 2-1 lead. 19-17 now, shots on goal. Gonna take probably a quick break and be back. We'll check football real quick. 13-6 Eagles, 2nd and 14 at their own 45. 13:22 to go in the fourth. We got 12 votes, 83% for the Avs, 17% for the Isles. Like and subscribe, please, if you haven't already. And thank you for your support, especially if you already have. And thanks for watching along. Third and 6 at the Detroit 47 now for the Eagles. I guess I could leave that up while we have this. There we go. That's fine. Should I do Gamecast maybe? I don't know. Probably not. Nope, because there's going to be ads. Yep. We're not doing that. Yeah, I don't want to have to mute the audio. So we're not doing that. All right, I'm going to take a quick break. Thanks, everybody. We'll be back for the third period shortly. Let me cue up some music. All right, 1 second. All right, thanks, everybody. I'll be right back. All right, we are back. Let me just kill the music right off the bat. Oh, thanks, Alex. Yeah, no worries. I know it's at an odd time. Thank you. Yeah, I figured get used to doing a game and then have the big game on Friday. I don't know. Just do want to do basketball. I just limited number of NBA games I can do, and I'm just not happy with, you know, with I don't know, just not entertained by myself. So it's hard to convey any excitement for NBA when you're not really excited about it. When you're not really excited about it yourself, I guess is what I'm trying to say. Appreciate you, Alex, though. All right, why are they still giving me messages? Guess they don't like my bit rate. All right, we'll increase it to 3100. Maybe I'll stop getting. We had no trouble through what, 5 periods today. All right, reset to 3100 kilobits per second. Maybe that'll get the warnings to shut off. Yep, pretty much. That's pretty much right, yes. Well, I'm just looking for counter programming. NFL is a tough gig. I love hockey, but not everybody loves hockey either. So just trying to diversify a little. But yeah, we'll see. Yeah, and I got to do WCBB, I think, or I guess I could just do WBB. People would know what that means. And on this, I'm just putting W in a basketball. Save characters. Excuse me. I saw the Eagles got a field goal. So we'll take that. 16-6, 9:06 to go in the fourth. And the Eagles got the ball again. Yeah, I was just surprised to see Fox with the Friday night women's basketball game. I guess we're getting down to the end of the CFB season. They had been showing football on Friday night, I thought. Or maybe men's college basketball, or maybe that was Saturday night. I don't know. But now they got a women's game this coming Friday. Okay. Official time, 9:06 to go. Wait, I did kill the music, right? Yeah, but now I can unmute before I forget that. All right. A lot of time left, but Bears. We'll see about the Bears. I think they've gotten some pretty fortunate breaks in their wins. But I hear you. Heck, we could have been swept by the whole division last year. We could have easily gone 0-6. Blocked a kick to beat the Bears and had a kick blocked to lose to the Bears. Could have gone, couldn't do anything against the Vikings and Lions either. So, oh yeah. That makes sense. Thanks, Alex. Yeah. Yeah, I mean they lost to the Ravens, although the Ravens are playing better now. I hear you. Yeah, I think I will go with WBB. Maybe in my oh my god. Oh boy. I think I'll put it in the title of the video, maybe WBB. I don't know. Maybe I can put it on the thumbnail. I gotta work on that. Yeah, discussion not related to the stream. All right. Jeez Louise. Oh, thanks, Taylor. Appreciate it. Yeah, I stopped in at halftime. Thanks for stopping in for to Hill Time. I put a like and I've been messaging him a little bit during this Eagles game. Thanks Taylor. Appreciate it. All right, yeah, again, checking in. 16-6 Eagles. They got a 4th and 1 at the 41. I suppose I could have... Well, we're getting close to start of the third, so let's reset. Yeah, Palmieri had a great opportunity for the Isles, and what a save by Wedgwood. That was one of the most impressive saves I've seen all year. All right, we're starting the third. Still on the power play are the Avalanche. 4th and 6 at the Philly 36 for the Eagles. 6:25 to go in the fourth. Again, Colorado has a little bit of a power play left. Wait, what? No, I'm sorry. Islanders have a power play. It looks like they have Avalanche have Drury, Kelly, Manson, and Burns on the penalty kill. Oh, yeah, yeah. Oh, that's good. Yeah, I hear you. Tigers had a decent year and a good run in the playoffs, too. All right, under, let's see. We got under oh my gosh, under 1950 to go. I'm trying to sync the clock up and failing at it. 1940. Isles into the near face-off circle to the, let's see, back to the cross ice pass to the blue line to the far face-off circle. Shot. Wedgwood held on after a glove save at 1926. 1918 shots on goal for the Isles. Still trying to kill off the Makar penalty. All right. Horvat on the draw against Nelson. Horvat wins it back to the blue line, to the far faceoff circle. Centering down low. Oh, another pass goes through everybody into the near boards. To the near faceoff circle, back to the blue line. Down to the far faceoff circle. Tough angle shot. Rebound into the near faceoff circle. Shot from the slot. I think that must have been high. They do say 2018 shots on goal. Finally, the Avs get it to neutral ice. Landeskog. That's not Landeskog. Apologies. And the Isles send it up. We are back to 5-on-5 at 18:45. And I forgot to start the clock. All right, whistle. At 18:42. 21-18 shots on goal. Face off in the Colorado end after Wedgwood held on to the puck. Play after the face off. Back to the blue line. Pass off the far boards. And tipped back in by the Isles into the far corner. Sent around the near boards and held in by the Isles to the near corner. Under 18:15 now to go in the third. Avs counter to the far boards. Drop pass to the far, now into the far corner. Landeskog sends it to McKinnon. Wait, is that Landeskog? Probably not, because if it's McKinnon and Nikas, it's probably not him. All right, centering pass goes through everybody off the far boards. Blast by Nikas is blocked by the Isles and chipped out to center ice. And, yeah, no icing. They waved. Sent up the near boards by the Avs. Scooped up by the Isles. And dumped in to the near corner. Shot and into the near boards. Kept in at the blue line. And sent up. Come on, follow the puck. Man, I got to get off of. Let's get out of altitude sports. My God, the cameraman cannot follow the puck. Let's try the Isles broadcast. Nope, I did not want that game. I got to change it up. I mean, this is a bunch of times where the Avs camera operator cannot follow the puck. So let's try the Isles. I should have waited for a commercial. I should not have done it after icing. All right, under 16:50 to go. Or no, approaching 16:50. Now under. Shot. Sorokin steers it aside. Still, I guess at 21-19 shots on goal. Avs keep it in at the blue line. Pass to the far faceoff circle. That shot is wide into the near corner. Burns trying to get there. They send it around the boards to the far faceoff circle. Kept in. Back to the blue line. Another shot knocked down in the slot. Isles have the puck. And both teams look to be going for line changes. And, oh, geez. Now we get the on-ice camera. Can't see anything. Now we get the regular camera. All right, Avs have it in their own end. That was Gerard. And dumped in from the red line. And up the near boards and out already. Wedgwood plays it behind the net, and it's scooped up by the Avs. That is Malinsky. He sends it. It's dumped in by Gerard to the far corner. Battle for the puck. And the Isles send it up the near boards. Kept in at the blue line by Avs. Puck comes loose to the crease. Couple stuff attempts. Another one. How is this not going in past Sorokin? And now they're throwing haymakers at each other or cross checks. And we're under 15 and a half to go, and it's still 2-1 Colorado. And I think that Isles iced it at 15-20, yeah, and tempers are flaring. How is it only 22-19 shots on goal? The Avs didn't get any shots on goal. Now they took one away from the Isles. They had so many chances. That looked like 2 shots. I don't know where that one. Somehow Sorokin laying on his back still made another save. Okay, that's 1 shot. They had at least 1. No, 2, because he glove saved. He was laying on his back and made a glove save. How the Avs didn't lift the puck at all, and how they didn't get any shots. And meanwhile, wait, all right, we're not there yet. About to be a power play for the Isles. No, they did have a power play. Thanks for not putting it up on the board. Oh, for crying out loud. Brindley high sticking at 440, so I got to put that in. Number 54. My gosh. Well, both broadcasts are suffering. They didn't even get the Isles power play up on the board right away on their own broadcast. All right. Looked like Isles had a chance in the near faceoff circle, but no shots, and it was cleared down the length of the ice by the Avs. Still over a minute left on the Isles power play. Still says 21-19 shots on goal somehow. I swear the Avs had like 3 shots on that trip, and they didn't count any of them? Or was it 21-16? I don't think so. All right. Avs cleared it again, and that is D'Angelo who brings it up. They get a cross-ice pass, shot, and I guess it was wide into the near boards. Battle for the puck in the near corner, takedown by Burns. And Nelson got it out of the Avs end. There's still 30 seconds on the power play. Oh, we got a fight, and they already fell on the ice, so they broke it up. They being the linesmen at 13:43, and I won't put those in because much like NHL 96, they'll think it's 4-on-4, or in this case, 4-on-3. So let's see. That is 27-42 for the fight. 27 Lee on the Isles. Whoa, and 42 Manson for the Avalanche. I think they were unhappy that I think Heineman got taken down by Burns. Well, now they're discussing any further penalties, though. It says 5-on-4 still. So, yeah, Lee. Oh. Wait. Lee, Ritchie, and Manson all got penalties? Oh, these are roughing? Not 5 for fighting? Hold on. Oh, an extra 2 to Lee. Okay, that's what it was. 5 for fighting for both, and then Lee, a roughing penalty. So, hold on. What's the situation then? 4-on-3? That's not right. I don't think 4-on-3 is right. I'm so confused. Yeah, it definitely was instigated by Lee, and he got taken down immediately. It wasn't much of a fight. Yeah, they still don't have it right on. So Lee, a penalty, number 27. This should be 4-on-4. And then Colorado will get a power play. I don't know why they still have 5-on-4. That's wrong. At least, yeah, even MSG SN has it as a 4-on-4 for 24 seconds. Okay, so that's right. NHL.com is wrong. It's not. I don't know what they're doing. They had trouble editing or something with the penalties. Face off, back to the blue line, 4-on-4, and the Avs will take it back out of their own into their own end. Nikas cross ice pass, and into the far corner. Battle for the puck, and Isles take it behind their net and send it up the near boards. And out. All right, so 4-on-4 is over. We got a Colorado power play, so that was a shorthanded clear. Colorado dumps it in behind the Isles net. Sorokin plays it around the far boards, and the Isles pass it out of their own end and dive forward and dump it into the Avs end. All right. Now the Avs drop pass, carry it out of their own zone, drop pass to the red line, carried into the O zone now, and battle for the puck on the near boards. Not much going on. Still 21-19 shots on goal. Pass to the far faceoff circle. Now to the point. Now Nikas in the near circle. Down low, right outside the crease. McKinnon gets dumped. No call. And cleared down the length of the ice by the Isles. I don't know. I not really rooting for either team, but that kick-in goal by the Islanders was kind of bogus. So they are trailing 2-1, but I don't know. Into the Landeskog can't get to it. And the Isles will get it and clear it, and that should do it for the power play. As they take Palmieri had it in the far corner. Now the Avs try to get it out, and they do. Into the near boards, into the near faceoff circle, past to Nelson. Nelson centers it. Landeskog, it didn't get. It was stolen by the Leafs. Barzal trips and dumps it into the near corner. He lost an edge. And we approach 11 minutes remaining. 21-20 now, shots on goal. Isles, but the Avs lead the game still 2-1 thanks to 2 second period goals. Dumped into the far corner. And back to the blue line. Shot into the near corner and sent up the near boards. And battle for the puck in the near corner. Avs keep it in at the blue line. Pass, shot, save by Sorokin, and he held on at 10:43 to go. I guess this is the under 14 media timeout. 20. How is it 21-20? That was a shot on goal right there. It's got to be 21-21. I guess NHL.com is just slow tonight. All right. Pistons are fire. Yeah, what's going on with the Pacers? I looked at the standings today. There's a bunch of bad East teams. I'm assuming it's because what's-his-name's still out. Eagles up 9. Detroit finally took a field goal. It would have helped them. I'm glad it didn't earlier. 54-yarder by Bates with 1:58 to go. No, I don't have anybody. I can't get the Bulls. I'd have to pay either $19.99 for the Bulls or the Hawks, or $29.99 for both. And I'm just not interested in doing that. I haven't haven't followed the NBA in 22-ish years, 22 or 21 or 22 years, and the playoffs last year and what I've done this year hasn't gotten me back in. Oh, yeah, Mac is Warriors. That's right. 2-minute warning. So do they have to kick off? Are they going to line up for the onside after that field goal, I assume? Yeah, I just saw that. I was just trying to catch up. Thanks. Just caught up. Yeah. Trying to get back into basketball. WNBA really helped, and trying to get back into college ball. But, maybe it'll just be women's basketball, maybe not men's. We'll see. Thanks, Alex and Taylor, for sticking it out and chatting. All right, face off. Wait, they reset the... Okay, hold on. What was the clock at? All right, I got to fix this. All right, under 10.5. Islanders get it into the O-zone, into the far... Nope, they were offside. Late whistle. Why are these offsides called so late? 10:27 to go. Now they caught up on the shots. They gave them maybe 2 off of that other one then from earlier. Whoops, sorry. I don't know why the timer's up. Sorry about that. 23-21 shots on goal, because they definitely had one before the last break. And I swear they got shorted 3 earlier, and I guess they got 2 of them here. It's a disservice to how many saves Sorokin actually made to keep it a 1-goal deficit. Dumped in by the Islanders, actually on net. Wedgwood saves it. And the Avs send it up the far boards, and... Well, battle for the puck. Islanders counter into the far corner. Back to the other way for the Avs. All right, still just battling back and forth in the neutral zone. Islanders get it into the near corner. McKinnon finally gets it, brings it up the near boards, and dumps it in from the red line. Sorokin has it behind the net, plays it to the near boards. Pulak to, let's see, who got that? Skated in and dumped in by the Isles behind the net. Somebody for the Avs lost the stick. They passed it to him. He couldn't do anything. Centering pass almost got deflected, but Burns, I think, blocked it. And we're still, turnover. Palmieri has it in the far faceoff circle, centers, and that shot is stuffed. I think it might have been Horvat. Shot into the near corner. Back to the blue line. And that pass is blocked by Burns. And the Avs clear it. And this will be icing on Colorado at 9:03. 23-22 shots on goal. So the Eagles got the ball, I guess, probably after the onside, I assume. 16-9, 151 in the fourth. 3rd and 3, though, at the Eagles' 42. All right, face-off in the far face-off circle. Nelson for the Avs, and guess what? They kick out an Islander from the draw. Or no, Druin just skated away and skated right back in. All right, never mind. Battle for the puck. Nelson won the draw, but the Isles control the puck. Sent on net, and a glove save by Wedgwood again at 8:57. And that might be the under 10 media timeout because we had some icings. Still 23-22 shots on goal, and 2-1. Avs lead the Isles. Penalty, 3rd and 8. False start on the Eagles, looks like. All right. All right, 23-22. No goals here in the third. Host of penalties. We had a brief fight between Lee and Manson, and Lee picked up extra 2 for roughing. But the Avs are 0 for 3 on the power play, and the Isles are 0 for 3 on the power play. So still the 2 5-minute fighting penalties being served. Oh my gosh. 1st and 10 at the Philly 45. So that's good news. Cannon Arms says Avs -1.5. Come on. Oh, they need another goal. I see. Maybe they'll get an empty net goal. Oh, on the false start? No, not the false start. Never mind. That was against the Eagles. Never mind. All right, far face-off circle, draw, centering. Oh, no, that was almost on net. Kept in at the blue line, and now the puck is in the netting, and we're at 23 shots on goal with 8:45 to go. And it looks like last time out by Detroit. 3rd and 9, though, for the Eagles at the 46. So not over yet. Horvat against McKinnon. McKinnon wins the draw. The Avs have it behind their own net. Pass at the blue line, and the Avs circle back in their own end. Oh, okay. A bad defensive pass interference call. Okay. That stinks. Want to see a good game not decided by the officials. All right. Cross-ice pass behind the net now for the Isles at the blue line. Slapper. Big rebound. Wedgwood freezes it again, though, at 8:02 to go. Man. Horvat was right on the doorstep, ready to flip it past him on the rebound, and Wedgwood stood tall. Pulak on the shot. A little bit of a rebound. Backhander by Horvat, though, was stopped and frozen. So that should be 2 shots on goal. For the Isles, it is 25-23 shots on goal, according to NHL.com. Face off. Under 8 to go in the 3rd. Sent out of the zone by the Avs. Landeskog has it near face-off circle. Can't get it on net, though. It's steered aside. And the Avs send it around the boards and down into the far corner. Battle for the puck on the far boards. Avs get it. Drury couldn't handle it, and it's out of... And now it's at neutral zone, and the Avs take it right back in. Landeskog looking, tried to center it, actually got a tough angle shot, and a glove save by Sorokin. He holds on. So it says we're 25 shots on goal now. So still, yeah, we're still going to have the under 6 media timeout or break. And 2nd and 11 at the Detroit 46. Looks like it's almost over. And do they... Okay. Face-off in the near face-off circle. Whoops. Taken behind the net. Barzal, and now he passed it, and the Isles skated out of their own end. Pass at center ice is picked off. Avs have it in their own end. Cross-ice pass into the near corner, but it's whistled. The Avs didn't like the call, but they're getting whistled for an icing at 7:02. Still says 25 all shots on goal. Ooh, should have put the Canadiens jacket on. My hand is cold. All right, Colton on the draw, I believe, for the Avs. Can't see that far to see who's got it for the Isles. The Isles win the draw back at the blue line, under 7 minutes to go. Puck in the far boards, and still battling for the puck in the far corner now. Behind the net, Isles try a wraparound. Rebound came out, another shot from the slot, and they get it in the far faceoff circle, but they have a broken stick, and they kicked it and kept it in at the blue line. Sent into the far corner. And out by the Avs, and they will track it down to avoid the icing. Behind the Islanders' net, under 6.5. Passes picked off. Avs can't keep it in at the blue line, and it's sent down the length of the ice. 27-25 shots on goal as we're approaching 6 minutes to go in the third. Into the near faceoff circle. Makar shot and a glove save and a beauty held on by Sorokin at 6:02. So we still have some time to tick off before the under 6 media timeout. And is it over in Philly yet? It is. Okay. All right. Battle. Let's see. All right. Face off. 1 kept in by the Avs at the blue line. Under 6 minutes to go. Still battling for the puck in the near boards and sent around behind the net. Isles get it out. And they regroup in their own end. 27-26 shots on goal. As we approach 5.5, Isles send it back to the blue line, kept in, sent around behind the net into the far corner. Landeskog trying to chip it out, and it's taken out of there by the Avs. That was Tays. Into the near corner, and Drury got knocked down. No call. Back to the blue line, far faceoff circle. Back to the blue line for the Avs. Shot from the front is wide. Maybe it was more of a pass. And the Isles send it to center ice. Actually, this might be icing on the Isles, and it is. So no media timeout yet. We got 5 minutes to go. And the draw will come all the way back into the Isles defensive end. Where's Chief Schaefer going? He's trying to get a line change. Or did he come out and did he get sent back? Well, how the heck is that allowed? Nelson against Peugeot, Pageau for the Isles. Oh, just drop the puck, number 57 linesman, please. Draw one by the Isles, but and knocked out to center ice. Colorado dumps it in from the red line. Under 4:50 to go now. Puck comes loose to the slot area, and the Isles send it up the far boards. Into the far, brought in by the Avs. And now the Isles counter. Knocked into the near corner, but the Avs jump on it behind their own net, and now Malinsky, I think, sent it to Girard. Now they got it at neutral ice. And sent in behind the net, up the near boards by the Isles, kept in by the Avalanche. Shot saved by Sorokin. Rebound, it's frozen. And now we'll have the under 6 media timeout at 4:05 to go. Still 2-1 Avs, as it was after 2 periods. And shots on goal are now even at 27. And the Eagles help out the Packers in the NFC North, which I guess is good. Too bad. I would have hated rooting for the Vikings to beat the Bears, and that didn't happen anyways. All right, let's close that out. Still 4:05 to go here in the third. Earlier today, Wild in St. Paul beat the Golden Knights at 4 minutes and 50 seconds into the overtime on Kaprizov's 11th goal, and on a BS power play too. 3-2 over the Knights again in overtime. Hockey always makes you nervous. Thanks, Jonathan. Hope you're having a great Sunday or early start to your Monday if it's already into Monday for you. Thanks for chatting. I appreciate it. All right. Well, it's great when you're neutral to both teams and you just get a good game. That's why I like hockey so much. And hockey's even better when you go in person too, because the speed does not translate to the TV. It looks so much faster in person. All right, yeah. What was the call? Did we get a call here? No, I guess nothing. Yeah, both goalies have played outstanding. Again, my opinion, Wedgwood should have a shutout. The Isles kicked that goal in, and the refs reviewed it and didn't see that for some reason. All right, into the near face-off circle. Puck is controlled by the Avs, and they send it across off the far boards. I think Makar just sent it wide into the near corner. And the Avs send one, and Sorokin freezes it at the side of the net with 3:49 to go. Shots are still 27-27. The official scoring by Colorado has been kind of strange today, but I guess, 20 till Monday, 90s action film. Oh, yeah, I know. It's 10:40 locally for me in the central time zone. Chicago suburbs. All right, face-off one. And, still battling for the puck, though. Avs, it's free, and the Isles get it at neutral zone, and they dump it in from the red line. With 3:33 in the third. Battle for the puck in the near corner. Avs, Taze was there. The Avs chip it to the penalty box area, and that may have not been touched. This might be a delay of game puck over glass on Nikas, and that would send the Isles to a power play. And I think that's what the call is. Yep. Whoa. Oh, Nichas? I thought it was Nikas. So it's Nichas. All right. I apologize to Avs fans for having the wrong pronunciation. So Nichas. So that'll send the Isles to the power play. 5-on-4. Barzal and Horvat are out there on the power play for the Isles. 3:20 to go in the third. And just dropped the puck, linesman. Drury against Horvat on the draw. Horvat wins the draw. They keep it in at the blue line. Far face-off circle. Barzal, I think. Yep. Gets it right back after a pass. Looking for Horvat in the near face-off circle. Sends it to the point instead. Back to Barzal down low. Palmieri, I think, is out there too. They get it to the near side. Now they finally get it to, let's see, near face-off circle. Down low in the slot. And oh my gosh, what a save by Wedgwood. And he pounces on the loose puck to freeze it at 2:44. Yeah, Palmieri was out there. Horvat and Barzal. And shots are 28-27 on goal for the Isles. Yeah, Palmieri got robbed. That was a great pass to the slot, and he was unable to finish it because it looked like he didn't lift it, and I think Wedgwood got a kick save and froze it. Into the near corner. Back to the blue line. Back to the near face-off circle. Pass to the near face-off circle from the blue line. Palmieri down low in the near corner. Back to the point. Shot or they kept no, that was offside. They called it. 2:18 to go. So we'll have a draw. Schaefer couldn't keep it in. We got just under a minute remaining on the power play. 2:18 to go in the third period. I don't know. I swear I heard it's pronounced Nikas, and it's actually Nietzsche's. At least well, you know what? This is the Islanders broadcast. I switched off the Avs, so maybe they're wrong. Hey, Cannon Arm, you might get an empty netter. I wouldn't give up hope yet. And the Isles take their time out, and they may be pulling. They might be pulling Sorokin now. I think I saw him head off. So the Isles took their time out. No. Sorokin's just getting his blade sharpened or something. All right, Sorokin's heading back to the net, so I was wrong. I thought he was heading off, but yeah, we could still have an empty net goal. All right, just under a minute on the power play. Maybe it is Nisus. Maybe I'm mishearing it. Maybe I'm mishearing it. I'll have to look for a pronunciation guide. Horvat. Nope, Nelson. Horvat got the puck to the far boards. Kept in at the blue line. 2:10 to go in the game. Or in the third. Palmieri in the near boards. Palmieri behind the net. To the far corner for Barzal. Back to Palmieri. Into the near Horvat. Down low. Horvat sends it to the point. To the far board or far face-off circle. Looking. Oh, pass intercepted and not cleared though. The Isles did a good job keeping it on the blue line. Barzal circles in the far face-off. Oh, what a save by Wedgwood off of a nice shot from the near face-off circle. And they did pull Sorokin. So empty net for the Isles. Still, and the power play not quite over yet. And the Isles, so I thought Nelson got knocked down. Maybe a penalty, but nothing called. Battle for the puck in the far corner. Sorokin off the ice for the extra attacker. Avs jump on the puck. They have it at the red line. Now, they lose the puck in the near boards. And shot wide. Under a minute to go in the game. And Horvat takes it from behind his own net. Nice camera work. Isolate him when he's already sent it in. Into the near boards. Palmieri sends it behind the net. Avs battle for it in the far corner. We still got 40 seconds to go. Puck is out of the net, down the ice, and in for a goal. They get the empty net goal with 34.8. 3-1 Avs. That was a pretty long empty net goal shot. 29-28 shots on goal. And they're going to have to put Sorokin back in for at least the draw at center ice. Yeah, Horvat got robbed. Wedgwood made a phenomenal save on that power play. A great feed from the far face-off circle, and Wedgwood sealed the near post and got the body save, really. And then a long... all right. Back to the draw as we approach now our under 30 seconds to go. Sent down the length of the ice. Not icing on the Avs. Battle for the puck in the near boards. To Burns, who shoots it and scores. They get another one. Burnsy on the goal in 5-on-5. And it's 4-1 Avs. 29-29. Shots on goal. Burns with the goal at 15.3. So the empty netter was Nietzsche's unassisted, his 13th, and Burns second as of now unassisted. Looks like he beat Sorokin 5-hole. Nemec from the same region in Europe. It's pronounced Nemetz or Niemitz. I see. Now we're under 10 to go. And the Avs will just kick it back and forth in their own end. That's it. 4-1 is going to be the final. So Colorado wins at home 4-1. Empty net goal, and then Burns capitalized on one late. It was 2-1 after 2. 1-0 Islanders after 1. So looked like we might be headed to overtime, and instead it's 4-1 winner for Colorado. All right, they don't have the visualizers. Nietzsche's was from like center ice. Burns was outside the slot, or just outside the slot area, I believe. So they still say unassisted, though. Nietzsche's his 13th on the empty net. Here we go. Here's the goal visualizer for that one. Number 88. Please like and subscribe if you haven't already done so before heading out. Thanks for watching with me. Yeah, oh, that was a long one by Nietzsche's. He was in his own end. I thought it was very far, but I didn't realize it was in their own end. And now Burns, he gets it like right about here and beats Sorokin 5-hole, I think. Turnover, yeah, drop pass. Yep. Oh, maybe he beat him glove side. I don't know. Sorokin was looking around, so I couldn't tell. All right, that'll do it. Colorado prevails at home 4-1. Still only has one regulation loss on the season. So 76% were right of the 21 votes. Let's catch up on the chat before I head out. Yeah, I had a feeling they might get the empty netter, so I'm like, yeah, not all hope is lost. Niemitz. Yeah, I know what you're talking about. It's hard. One country over. Gotcha. Jonathan says that's crazy. Yeah. Oh, where was the... Oh, it's coming up. Nietzsche's. Okay. Yeah, I was wrong. I thought Nietzsche's, but yeah, Nietzsche's is what... Or that'd be Netches. Okay, Netches. I was more close when I was saying Neckis at the beginning of the year. Good. Congrats to Uncommon Truce Shaman, sorry. Yeah, that sounds right, Alex. And late tipping, go Canucks, go. From Richard Burnett. All right, thanks. Yeah, we'll take a quick gander at the standings before we head out. If you're around during the daytime, feel free to join in for Wildcats Blue Demons women's basketball tomorrow at 11. So just about 12 hours from now. We'll go by conference. Devils have 27 points. Yep, Avalanche have 31. Stars have 27. So 12 wins. So they have 13 wins. Okay, so they have the two of the top three teams in the league, Avalanche and Stars in the West. And man, the Kings have been playing better as well too, with 24 points. So yeah, Kings have caught a little bit of fire here. Same with the all right, I root for the Kings and the Hurricanes. I know it looks good now, but a lot of heartache with them losing to the Edmonton all the time. All right, got to save the voice. Hope you enjoyed the live stream. Thanks so much for watching along, and a special thanks to all those in the chat. Hope to see you soon. Wishing you all the best. Take care. We'll see you next time, and Sinbin Stream signing out, saying so long and bye-bye.